Teach a village to read. A goodwill project from New Zealand. Moo and moo, and the little calf too. High on a hill, overlooking the sea, in a long green grass, by the Tavtr tree. Moo and moo, and the little calf too, were sleeping together, as all cows do. All was quiet on the seafront hill. The night was clear, and the air was still. The stars were out, and the moon up high, in a bright and luminous midnight sky. Then all of a sudden, with a jolt and a lift, the grass on the top began to shift. The sleeping cows were now wide awake, as the clearest valley began to shake. With a bump and a shudder, and a wobble of the udder, with a rocking and a rolling, and a slip and a slide, moo and moo, and the little calf began their ride. Hold on, moo, mooed moo to moo. They stayed together with the calf too. We'll be all right. This might even be fun. It's something that we've never, ever, ever done. They braced as they swayed, and they stood quite still, all together, as the earth began its pull. Off we go into the bright supermoon. But I'm sure we'll stop very, very soon. On and on, past the though and the tank, past the Tavtr and the tussock, and their favourite grassy bank, then down, 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 with a rumble and a roar, until their ride ended at the valley floor.
Concentrate on what you're doing.
The sun came up, that moon had gone. The birds were awake and were singing their song. The cows looked around, and they saw they were stranded on a grassy little platform just where it had landed. Oh, what a sight, mooed moo to moo. It all looked so different as they gazed at the view. Had the scrape lifted, or had the coastline drifted? Moo and moo, and the little calf too, began to wonder what to do. Shall we jump, or shall we stay? Maybe there's help, and it's on the way. Then a helicopter appeared and flew around, a beating, thundering, whirring, and very noisy sound. Around and round the helicopter flew. I wonder if it's Richie, mooed moo to moo. Oh, how exciting! In the distance they saw some people were coming, 2 and then 4, with picks, and they came closer to the spot to save those stranded cows, believe it or not. "Hello there, girls," said the men with a shout. "We've all come to help you and get you out. We've missed you so much and we want you home. We'll keep you safe and you'll never be alone." With the picks and the shovels, the men began to hack. Then Moo followed Moo down the narrow limestone track, on through the reptiles and on through the rubble. The cows crossed safely without any trouble. How happy they were to be saved by the men, Willie and Julian, Tony and Ben. Gently and slowly the cows got to the gates, and who should be there but the Homford mates. They skipped and they kicked their legs in the air as they ran down the hill without a care. They got to the paddock and had a drink and a rest, and they all agreed that this place was the best. What a night to remember, the 14th of November. This story is based on a real-life adventure of 2 Hereford cows and a calf from the Clarence Valley in Marlborough. On Monday, 14th of November 2016, at 2 minutes after midnight, there was a big earthquake in the South Island of New Zealand, not far from the towns of Kaikoura. It caused a lot of damage to people's homes and businesses, and it also destroyed the hillside these cows have been sleeping on. The 3 brave cows quickly became famous as people all over the world shared the amazing image from them stranded on the island of grass. The cows were soon rescued. They lived in Wakapapa, a farm in the Clarence Valley owned by the Milton family. Did you know earthquakes have been measured using the Richter scale, and the Kaikoura earthquake was 7.8. That's really big. The Kaikoura earthquake was so powerful that it lifted the seabed 5.5 meters out of the water in some places. That's even higher than a 2-story house. The island that the cows were stranded and moved 80 meters from its starting point. The earth was jumping around so much that the cows had to surf on the island to keep their balance.